Okay, okay. So welcome back, guys. This is our fir- first week of August setup. Because as you can see, the market is now done for September, and we're entering a new month. So let me just go through the setups I have and what I'm looking at for this week. So firstly, I have AUD card. This is a pair this is a trade I was in last week. And with a look, if I show you how it started, you can clearly see that market pushed up, then all of a sudden retraced back at the entry point. You can also see here. So here, what I'm now looking for is I need a weak pullback on this at this point so I can buy further. But I'm still in this position. So, but if you can see on the 30 minutes time frame, you can clearly see that market has broken above this 30 minutes lower high, and now all we need is that slight retest. So if it can have a slight retest at this level, fine. I'll even add one more position to then buy further up, because I believe this market will now have a nice push to the upside after having this retest at this zone here. So that's what I'm looking at, waiting. Even on the 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see that's what is going on right there. You can see we're having this nice shift right there. So we are now just waiting for the retest to then buy more. Yeah, and then we have GBP AUD. I had this pair even last week, but it didn't give me quite right. It gave me what I needed, but I didn't take it because I was already in that trade. But I still believe I might get more trading options at this point, because you can see we're having the nice 4 hour shift there, a nice retracement at this level. So what the only thing I need for is now a bearish signal, which can be a good 4 hour engulfing candle to just engulf this previous candle. Then I will now take my sell, because this market is still going to sell. Yeah, we just have to be a bit more patient with it, but I believe it's still going to sell. Yeah. Then I have AUD USD. This is also a pair I was looking for buys. My first level of where I expected to open for buys was at this point here, but I didn't enter because we didn't have a nice entry signal. The market pushed further down, but now I can clearly tell that I might have a nice entry here, because you can now see we're having the 1 hour shift and we're having the retest here. So what I expect is that nice in 1 hour engulfing candle, 1 hour pin bar, 1 hour bullish confirmation candle pattern to then buy all this thing. And if I buy this pair, I'm holding all the way up to this level here, because I'm buying at the weekly OG level. So this pair still like it will have a long way to go. So you can see you just have to be a bit more patient with it. But you see, so this trade I can catch my buy here even when it breaks this level and retest. I can also add one more buy right there. You see, so it just really depends if I want to buy with the 4 hour time frame, or I want to buy based off the daily and the weekly being bullish but 4 hour bearish, or I want to buy when all are bullish. Yeah. So the other way you can wait for your buy is after it takes out this level there. But for me, I see that there is a clear opportunity at this point here. Yeah. So this is a very nice trade actually. So you can even see you can catch your 1 to 2 at this point there. Yeah, and so after this we have a what a nice setup also on AUD JPY. I'm also looking for buys based off the weekly being bullish, the daily being bullish, and you can see what's going on in the 4 hour time frame right here. We had this nice shift Yes, and but it did not retest on my level where I'm looking for buys, and you can see it made a new high. So what I need the market to do is to just do something like this on the lower time frame, retest for me, then kind of like have a shift and retest, then I might buy, because I need to have a point where I can put my stop loss and point where I can know that okay, here is where I'm having a clear shift and here is where I can take my buys. So for now, I need this 1 hour to just keep on dropping and retest back to this zone. Then it can give me a further shift. Then I will buy. That's the only thing I'm waiting for. Then I have Euro USD. Euro USD is kind of like bullish on bearish on the weekly time frame, and you can see we're having this nice double top. You can also use this as your head and shoulder if you want, because you can clearly see we're having a left head, right shoulder at this point here, yeah, whichever makes sense to you, but you can clearly see that this can be used as a nice left head, right shoulder, and we're having a retest at this point right now. You can see market is currently trying to retest back to the zone. So what I need the market to do is just simply retest back to this zone and give me that nice 4 hour candle I look for, or 1 hour shift from bearish to bullish, because right now the 1 hour is going to be, the 1 hour is bearish, and you can see I think it will still be bearish, but then we will try to use the, yeah, the 30 minutes, because it's clear here. You can see the 30 minutes is now very much bullish. So I expect the 30 minutes to retest in this zone, then give me a nice setup, a nice shift on the 30 minutes time frame, to then look for my sales all the way down here. Because this is where my daily or weekly structure point is if I sell at that zone. So this is also a nice setup. Yeah, but we just need a nice confirmation as well, so we can buy, we can sell. Yeah, but I like this trade. I really like this trade. It's clean, and I have GBP USD. It's all like going the same direction. You can see this thing. These two pairs are way familiar with each other. You can also see it's the same structure point, and here is where I'm looking for my buys, my sales as well. And I'm trying to, even though I've seen the month, it's reacting at the monthly level. Because if I put on the 1 month uh, 1 month, you can clearly see on the 1 month time frame that this market is very much bullish, and it retested the 1 month uh, OG level, and right now we expect it to push further up, but not just yet. Why? Because I've seen the previous month it has closed with a nice pin bar, and I expect it to have a weak pullback before having that push to the downside. So that's what I'm trying to target. Yeah, but on the monthly time frame, it's very much bullish. The weekly time frame, it's very much bearish. Yeah, and that's why I'm even anticipating this sell, because I expect the weekly time frame to have that nice weak rejection, then to have the major full body candle retracing back to this zone one more time, then I can uh try to buy it the other week, because I also have seen this nice double top. You can see we have this nice double top here. So it's also a nice confirmation that price needs to drop. Yeah. So this is what I'm looking for sales really. And the daily is bearish, the weekly is bearish, then the 4 hour is also bearish. So just need to wait for the retest at that point. Then whichever is clear between these two, because they're all USD pairs, then we'll sell. Then I have NZD USD. It's also literally the same thing. If you can see, um, you can see that this is what's going on right now. You can see the daily is bearish, the weekly is bearish. So we just need that nice retest to that level, then we'll clearly sell. So just have to. So these three pairs are going the same direction. Just have to spot out the one which will be more clear to me. And then I'll take the sell for that one. And yeah, and this has to be somewhere here. By the way, this has to be somewhere here. Yeah, so then let me just increase this. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for right now, and has to be something like this. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. Just a nice retest at that zone. Then we'll have the final push to the downside. Yeah. The only pair that I'm looking for buys is this one, AUD USD. Because you can see this pair is different compared to the way these three are, even though it's a USD pair, but you can see that the AUDUSD, AUDJPY, and AUD card, they are having a very strong bullish momentum, and that's what I'm going for. Then GBP AUD. And the reason why GBP AUD is trying to sell is because AUD is having a bullish momentum already. So in this case, it has to sell. Yeah. And you can see we're having a nice double top on the daily time frame, nice retest. So I expect the daily time frame on Monday to have that nice bullish engulfing, then to continue dropping to the downside. So this is a very clear setup as well. Yeah, even though it's a counter sell, because I expect this market is very bullish, by the way, on the daily time frame. It's just I'm just trying to where it makes sense to for you to take your buys. Is it here or at this point? It's at this level. So the market is just clearly trying to retest all the way down at this point. Then it will have that push to the upside, because it makes sense for market to push further after retesting to this previous uh supply or resistance or support zone. Yeah, so that's why I'm taking this counter sell. But rather than that, all these trades are going to give us an opportunity for us to either make money in the market or lose money in the market. So but for now, this is our state setup we have for this week. Yeah. So if the weekly will fail to hold at this point in NZDUSD, the next target point where we expect to look for sales, it's at this zone right there. So we'll see what will happen. Yeah, and you can clearly see we're having this nice left, head, and right. But for now, this is the analysis I'm having for this upcoming week.